you know, 100 years ago, though. Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all of you watching live on twitch.tv/John A. Theodore, and thank you to those of you watching the recorded version of this race on youtube.com/c/John Theodore. This is going to be a 60-lap race in iRacing NASCAR Class A Fixed. I am starting fourth in the number 3 Corey Bush for Congress Ford Fusion.
Probably ninth, I think.
We're running the Monster Energy Cup Series cars. Bets are open, so get those bets in. Ride the Reagan. The wheels are expensive because it's what the people will pay, and high-quality equipment costs some decent money. But I hear you, man. Dropping $1,000 on a game controller is that's a jaw-dropping sticker price. The only way I was able to rationalize it was that now that since I've basically made iRacing the only video game / sim thing that I play anymore, I am actually spending less money, even with the $1,000 price tag on my Fanatec gear, than I was when I was buying all the different games and stuff like that for PlayStation and Xbox at $60 a pop. I would spend more money in a year on that than I do on iRacing now, so I can justify it to myself because by saying that in the long haul I'm actually saving money.
6th place.
Oof.
The guy in front is Thomas.
Mod Warrior, what happened? That's a can of Dr. Pepper, Byram.
23. It's the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, Mod Warrior, you and your what do you even? Your AccuForce wheel, I wish I had that. I just have the Fanatec stuff. I wish I had the AccuForce wheel. That's $1,000 just for the wheel, not even the whole set.
Has just done it, 23.4. The guy ahead has just done it, 23.6. The guy behind has just done it, 23.8. You've just done it, 23.8.
Alright, I gotta smooth out my line. I'm doing that flat entry into 1 and I'm scrubbing my right front again. I need to smooth out my entry so that I'm not cooking the tires. If I can just settle down, I'm faster than a couple of these guys in front of me, I think, over the long run. I should be in good shape for a top 5. And maybe a win, you never know. Yep, too late on my braking point there. Just gotta stick with it. I love this old track. There's a caution. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. That's awful.
Close.
Big wreck on the next turn. Sorry, I thought the caution was out and I was getting turned around. I am sorry, that was stupid.
Oh, goodness. That's awful.
So what, Rob? Sorry, I had nowhere to go, mate. I was on the brakes as out as I could be.
Okay.
John, I agree with you on absolutely. That was freaking. I thought the caution was out and I was getting turned around.
Alright.
P5, that was
Nick, good to see you made it through that mess too, man. Oh, that took out the leader.
How long was this supposed to wreck?
Hey, turn 3 and 4. Hey, turn 3 and 4.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The
Alright.
gap's now 0.9.
So we're in 4th and
Looks like that's what's going in.
we don't have damage at least.
Hey, front stretch. Almost the line.
The leader's pitting now. Engage the limiter.
Alright. That's right, 4 good years, no adjustments, no fuel.
In 1.
Huh. I accidentally bumped the sorry button. I ain't sorry about nothing. Except for that.
Knight is now leading.
Oh, Byram, you gotta pit here, man. This old track chews up tires like you wouldn't believe. Staying out would have been a suicide mission. That worked out. I didn't lose any time, any spots. When the 20 pits, I should be in third. If he stays out, I will be fourth. Do the Dale Earnhardt thing. You can put 2 on if you want, but I ain't leaving until you put the...
in front.
You can put on rights if you want, but I ain't leaving until you put on the lefts too. Well, this puts us in a real interesting spot because I out-qualified the 12, and my speed was right with the 5. The 20 is on old tires, so he's not going to be any challenge at all. We got a shot at a win here, folks. Just got to execute and do everything right, and I could have it. I'm not calling anything, I'm not bringing any hats to the victory lane before this thing's over, though. So this is Dr. Zevia. It's a zero-calorie soda that uses stevia instead of aspartame for the sweetener. That's right, Byram. Just be faster. It's my mission in life right now, is be faster than that guy, and all those guys behind me. And not slide through my pits anymore. I can't make that mistake again.
1 to go.
Let's get to the outside.
Thomas ahead is now 0.5.
6-2.
All right, resetting it for you. We're on lap 10, so it's going to be 50 laps to go when we cross the line here. The 20 did not pit. I consider that to be a very ill-advised strategy. If they're in their way, don't slow them down, just ram them, call it a racing incident. There are a lot of people who employ that strategy, Byram. You'd be surprised. I'm very nervous about this start. I don't think that the 20 knows how bad his tires are going to spin on this restart here.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
He's away clean. Ooh, my tires almost spun there. I'll get down to the inside. Holding 4th spot right now. A little timid off of the corner exit. That's okay. Nothing to be gained by burning up the tires on this first lap. We know that the 20 is going to be slower. I'm just going to have to stay with these two when they get around him.
25.161.
There goes the 20, washing out to the high side.
Right side.
There we go, making it 3 wide.
Keep it steady, still there. Clear high. On your right. Still there.
Ah, dang it.
Still there.
Still outside.
Clear outside.
25.3.
On your right.
5 outside.
Still there.
I made a mistake there.
Keep it together. Hold your line. Clear outside.
See, that's the danger of running guys side by side in the corner. It really tightens up on corner exit coming off too. Ill-advised move there by the 13. Did he take out Coressel too?
That lap was out 24.2. Lap times are really good.
Oh, jeez.
Inside.
Still there.
Inside.
He's still there.
Still there.
Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. Clear inside.
I can't fault the 8 for doing that. I would have done the same thing.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
24.
That was 24.6.
I left the door open and he dove into it.
Clear inside.
Inside.
One car inside.
But now I'm getting jammed up behind the 20.
Clear low.
who's fighting as hard as he can to hold his track position. And I can't blame him. If a caution comes out right now, we probably all pit, and then he's just gained all that track position. So I got to refocus and just start hitting my marks here. I'll get by these guys.
The gap behind is now 1.1.
24.191.
Bumpy as can be. Don't do it. Nice save, 20.
The gap ahead is now 0.7. 0.4. You've just done a 24.5.
Man, you're doing a really, really good job, buddy.
All right, let's see if I can run down this 8 car. Just like we were doing in practice. Nice and smooth laps.
23. That was 24.0.
.7 of a second.
23.962.
Overdrove turn 1 again.
0.7.
There's a lap car that's we're gonna have to deal with here in a little bit. There goes the 8.
You've just done
Kept my foot in to make sure I got past him. 3rd place.
Thank you.
So now I got a couple seconds to run down 2nd place. And 3.4 to 1st.
24.3.
That last lap was at 24.4.
But just about everybody. Good work.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this lapper. He's got a lot of damage. There's the caution. Okay. Caution's out.
Doing a really good job. Tell me about your race.
Gap 2 Thomas in front is now 2.3.
3rd place. Yeah, I know, Mikey. Almost saved it right into the side of me. But he didn't. Uh-oh. It's the 20 again.
Go ahead, 19 here, around to most of us up here, I think.
That's... It took a few laps to manifest itself, but that's why you don't stay out here.
20, can you pull off? You're just going to give us black flag and I'll catch up. Well, you're going to catch up.
All right.
Pit road is open.
Pit road's open. Down we go. 20 car, man.
The leader is pitting now. Engage limiter. The car behind is pitting.
I give him an A for effort. It looked like he was going to make it work for a few laps. He just needed the early caution to come out at about 5, and he would have had really good track position. Instead, he ended up with a junked race car. Barely made it into my stall correctly there. The lefts.
That's it, go!
Come out in 3rd spot.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
No 20 car with old tires to deal with this time.
You're going to be lining up behind the 12.
35 laps to try to go get the win. Thanks, Gasometers. Let's see what the tires looked like on that last run. 94 right front versus 95 left. 97 on the rears. Not too bad. It's better tire wear than I was seeing last race, that's for sure. We've had a bunch of folks drop because of the wrecks this time. Only 16 left on the lead lap. I'm 0.2 off the pace of the leader. Okay. Yeah, I was not doing well in that run. I was missing my line a lot. Let's see if I can stay with him on this restart. I let the 5 jump out to a real good lead. I got to stay tighter on him when the restart goes this time, and see if we can get to the inside. If I'm the inside entering 1, I should be able to get it off 2. That seems to be the best passing spot because it's really hard to hold on the outside on exit of corner 2.
1 minute 9.92.
That's how I was able to get by the, I don't even remember his number, I think it was the 8. Well, I'm running 3rd, that's my car number. Let's keep going. It seemed like once I got clear and we had a few laps, I was actually holding right with him. It was just that he got away from me while I was messing around with the lap car.
Guys, so I'll give you all wide bird.
Coming to the green.
All right.
Please stay in line before you cross start finish line.
Ace car's going to drop.
Pace car's off. Be ready. 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 Green flag.
That's a good restart.
Good. Doing good. Don't get caught in the trap. Outside. Right side.
It was the 13 that actually hit the wall when I was passing him coming off too.
Still there. Still there.
Got it gassed up. Should be able to get this going into 3. Thank you for the follow. I see the notification. I can't read the name.
He's still there.
But I appreciate you. Know that.
Still there. Still out there. Still there.
I got it.
Outside.
Second spot.
He's still there. Keep digging.
A little bit hard into 1.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds.
That battle allowed the 5 to get away a little bit.
I've just done a 24.0.
Clipping him by 1/10 a second a lap. Too hard into 3. Overdrove that corner a little bit, gave up a 1/10. All right, just focus and hit my marks. Run my line. Don't worry about what his line is.
Halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
Closing it back in. Too hard on the tires like that, but it's all about speed right now. I'll worry about the tires if I can get to them.
23.2. That last lap was at 23.8.
Diving it down into 3. I just want to get there right now. Come on. Come on, car. Come on, John. Do this thing.
That was at 23.9.
Remember to blink. He's feeling the pressure all of a sudden. That's good.
Both of you are blinking in and out pretty bad.
That time he was a 10th quicker than me.
23.836.
Picked up those 2/10. I'm beating him through 1 and 2 pretty consistently each lap. 3 and 4, he might have a little bit better than me on corner exit.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
A little high, watched a little high there in 1 and 2. Gave up a little time. That time I did that clip of the apron there, Byron. Just a little bit though, not enough to completely hit the flat.
24.089.
Kind of worked though. Working on him. Got like 20 laps to go. I got plenty of time if I can continue gaining. I want to make this purple car as big as I can in his rearview mirror. I want him to think about nothing but the color purple. Messed up my exit on 2 a little bit.
The gap to Thomas behind is now 0.5. You've just done a 24.2.
Working on it. Letting it roll through the center.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
Closing him back down a little bit. I might be abusing my right front a little bit. Got it down to half a second.
24.2. Last lap was at 24.1.
Missed my apex on turn 1. I've done. If I had all those back, I'd be on his bumper. I've done that like 3 times, and that is now the difference between me and him.
That lap was at 24.3.
Is there an old Rupert movie called The Color Purple? I cannot look at chat right now. I gotta focus on my line. Down into 3. Focus on making that orange and white car come ever closer.
That last lap was at 24.3.
Get my marks. I missed it again in 1 and 2. Or on entry to 1.
Thomas
That cost me a 10th.
0.4.
Got that 10th back.
That was at 24.3.
I'm a little bit too flat on entry to 1. I need to do that later entry that I was running in practice. Still holding at 9/10.
P2, you've just done a 24.4.
That was a better entry. I think I slowed it up a little bit too much. Clipped the apron. That was worrisome. Come on, John. Get back in your rhythm.
Well, I drove her till she blowed up.
Oh, that's too bad for the 19.
24.6.
He's pulling away from me a little bit now. I've been sloppy with my last couple laps. I need to just dig and try to get my line back to being consistent.
24.525.
missing my corner 1 entry every lap. Now he's pulled it out to 1.4 seconds.
24.5.
Last lap was at 24.6.
Completely blew turn 1 that time. Fortunately, the guy in second followed me with that horrible line. And first place had to do the same line to get around the lapper. Back up my corner entry.
Point with that P2.
Thank you, 23, for
Clear low.
dropping it out of the way there. Thanks, 23.
Thank you.
1.3 seconds is the gap now.
7, 9.
Lap traffic's going to come into play. If I can smooth out my line and start gaining on him, I might be able to take advantage of that.
That lap was at 24.4.
Getting beat by a driver with a higher I rating than me. It's all right. Or a lower, lower I rating. I said that right.
Wide outside.
Outside line's clear.
813. Clear.
He had to make that move on the lap cars. No more lap traffic for a little bit. Open racetrack.
Gap to Thomas behind is increasing. It's now 0.6.
Third place got caught up with the lap traffic.
4,
P2.
9, 6, 1.
Gained 2/10 that time. Maybe his tires are starting to give up. Got 3/10 on him that lap.
24. You've just done a 24.5.
And I missed my mark again and won. I gotta stop doing that. I just gave back 2/10. If I could hit my line consistently, I would have this race won. Come on.
That was at 24.8.
Closing in again. My kingdom for a couple more tenths of a second.
24.
You've just done a 24.8.
I gave back a tenth there. 12 cars really run me back down. Got the lefts on the flat that time, entering 3. Just kind of hunting for grip anywhere I can find it.
24.90. 5. 5 to go.
5 laps left. If I can gain 2/10 a lap, I'll get to him.
Thank you.
It's 1.1 seconds, and I've got
24.
I got problems with the 12 behind me now. He's all over my bumper. Fell back there. But the gap to the front has stabilized. I'm not making progress anymore. Lost a tenth there, kind of overcooked it going into the corner.
24.05.
Gained the 10th back in 1 and 2. Next corner. Woohoo. Back end wanted to step out on me.
2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
Dude, I'll let you go inside.
Hey, Trumpet, no, we scored you.
2 laps to go. We're going to get the white flag this time by. My hat's off to the 5 man. He drove an impeccable race on that last run.
One more time. 25. Joey, 1 to go. Keep it together. We'll be
Last
on the
lap.
podium. P2. That lap was 25.1.
Yeah, I know it's the closing rate.
It's going to be a top 5, guys, but not a win. I was digging and tried everything I could. I made a few mistakes in that run. I'll take second. Nice win, Kevin, man. Good job. Good race with you too, Johnny.
It's been a long time. It's been 1 days.
Congrats, man.
Fun race. Good job, man. Good job, top 3.
Good effort, bro. Good effort.
Yeah, congrats, man. You definitely earned that one. Good job. That was
trying to be smooth.
That was hard work.
Trying to be smooth on this track.
My arms are wore out there. Another 0x too.
Hey,
Well,
Joel.
that was a lot better than what it could have been.
Well, that was fun, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Wish I could have gotten the win for you. I'm just missing a little bit on my consistency there, but I'll get it figured out. Might be able to pull a win home later on. Hey, there you go, Mike. Look at that. Made up for that disconnect there. Let's actually run through that one. Just go through it at 8x speed. I was battling with the 12 all race long. That was super fun. All right, so Stephen 048787, I got you. Thanks for the follow. Rod the Regan, thank for the follow. Really appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Damien and Gasso, everyone watching that one. Cheer me on. Let's see. There you go. Let's see what the tires were at the end of that one. Yeah, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. That was fun. There's that attempt to make a 3-wide pass in the 13. Wrecked himself there off the corner. Where did Coressel finish? Hey, 5th place for him too. Nice. Good on him getting a top 5. That's a good deal. So yeah, the no pit strategy did not work for the 20. 79% left on that right front. So I definitely heard it there. Nicaraguan, I'm probably going to get Trading Paints Pro. It's kind of up to you whether it's worth it. It's, you know, the benefits are pretty nice. But you can, the free version of it's really good and perfectly fine. Oh, really? I didn't know they were public. I haven't seen any of my paints in the showroom, so I don't know. I'm not too concerned about keeping my paints private though either. And you know, if other folks want to use them, that's all good. So this is the final restart where you know, we had a shot at it. Got a good restart. 12 spun his tires a little bit. I was able to clear him out of 2 on the next lap. And then, you know, he was right behind me. I'm trying as best I can to chase down that 5 car. I gained on him a little bit, and if I would have, you know, you can see with these corner entries, when I hit my entry, particularly into one, I'm gaining on him. But when I miss it and wash out, I was losing. Just trying to run him down and couldn't quite do it. Oh well. I don't think it shows up in the showroom unless you specifically add it to the showroom. I've actually been looking to get mine on the showroom, but you have to upload it separately. I was hoping that I could just be like, okay, take this paint that I've applied to my car and then apply it to the showroom. Although I understand why they don't do that, because you could apply someone else's showroom paint and then just throw it out there as your own. That was I felt like that was a pretty cool move that I made 3 wide on those 2 lappers to clear them. That gave me a shot at it. And then you can see when I hit my marks, I was closing in on him. But when I missed turn 1, like right there, that was when I was losing ground. 12 was all over my bumper, but as long as I kept the low line, he wasn't able to get alongside of me. Graham Go Bowling, how's it going, man? Just missed a pretty good race at Rockingham. I got 2nd place. A little over a second back of the leader. Save that replay. Pull up the results. We're going to do one more for you guys. We're going to go hit USA International again. All right, 116 points though. That helps. 50 more iRating. I'm up to a 3350 and gained 0.18 safety rating. So if I get a clean race at USA International, I'll be over 4.0. That'll be the first time in a long time too. Good race for Nick Coressel too. Nice job for him. By the way, Coressel is